Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and today I'm going to be demoing and giving my first impressions on Glamlite's new Blue Raspberry Icee Palette. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to see how I got this look, then you should keep on watching. I just filmed this, filmed the entire eye look and everything with a dead mic. Maybe I should check the batteries before I do shit. Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about the Blue Raspberry palette from Glamlite. This is a $25 palette that contains 12 shades. There are 7 mattes and 5 shimmers in this palette. So the reason I picked this up is I was kind of late to the Glamlite game. I didn't buy a Glamlite palette until the Michaela palette. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't do a lot of TikTok. I don't watch a lot of TikTok. I'm trying to get the TikTok thing down. I don't fully understand how to work the TikTok, but I'm not gonna give up. But I've seen videos of Michaela. I don't fully watch her content, but I thought the palette was really beautiful, so I picked it up during the restock. And after that, I was like, wow, this is actually really good stuff. And then I got the bar collection where you had 4 liquor bottles. I got those eyeshadow palettes and I really enjoyed those as well. Then I saw the Icee collection, and even though I don't like blue raspberry ices or red cherry ices, I picked up both palettes because they were just really pretty and I kind of enjoy the monochromatic palettes, and the blues just really drawed me in, and so did the red one. Let's go ahead and jump into swatches for this palette. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the matte shades, and the first one I am going to be swatching is the shade Frozenated. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch them right here. The second one is going to be the shade Polar Bear. Put that right here. And the third shade is going to be Glacial. Oh man, I left a big space there. The next shade is going to be Icicles. Put that in between there. The shade Cool. The shade Blue Raspberry. And finally, the shade Melted. Alright, so those are all the matte shades. I'm going to go ahead and take a makeup eraser and some micellar water, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off my arm so I can swatch the shimmers / metallic shades. Now I'm going to go ahead and swatch the shimmer shades. The first shade I'm going to be swatching is the shade Chillin', which I'm not going to lie, this is probably my favorite shade in the palette. Now I'm going to be swatching the shade Ice Cold. This is the shade Frost. The shade Refresh. And finally the shade Icy. So conveniently, this palette matches my nails, but it wasn't done on purpose. So those are all 12 shades of the palette swatched. Now I'm going to go ahead and insert a clip of me creating this makeup look where I am just doing one eye on camera. let's go ahead and talk about my first impression thoughts about this palette. So I really like the monochromatic blue. Like, I really enjoy that, but I still feel like this palette needed a white. So that's why on my eyes, you'll see that in the tutorial that I did not have the white liner up here. That is because I added that later on because I was looking at myself in the mirror and I wasn't really feeling it. Like, I enjoyed it, but it needed something else. And that is when I used a Hydra liner from Suvia Beauty in the shade Space Panda. So these are just those liners that you get wet, you take a very thin detailing brush and use it as a liner. I like the Suvia Beauty ones because not only is it a nice bold liner and they don't really cake up, but they're also UV reactive, which I find is really cool, even though I don't know where I'm going where I need UV reactive liners. Besides that, I really enjoyed this palette. I love the shimmers in this palette. Honestly, I love every shimmer that I've tried from Glamlite. The mattes blend out really beautifully. You still get that nice punch of color, and I've been wearing this for a couple hours now because I had to go back and refilm parts of this. So it is held up really nicely. I'm excited to try the red one as well, and I think I like this blue one so much because I'm about to dye my hair blue in February. And when I dyed my hair green, I was constantly doing green looks and going for like a whole monochromatic, like green hair, green brows, green eyes. It was really like living my best green life. So something tells me in February I'm gonna be living my best blue life, and I'll be picking up and using this palette quite a bit. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, subscribe if you would like to know my thoughts on the Cherry palette. Thank y'all for watching, and until next time, bye y'all.